Greetings, brothers and sisters. I hope all is well. So today we are just gonna be talking generally, you know. Um, remember to send us your topics, things that you feel that we should discuss on our live every Sunday. So before we get into the tips and tricks, should I say tips? Sorry. I feel like I have to say to people, if you don't have gratitude, this journey is going to be very hard. Okay? This journey is going to be extremely hard. Now, it's like this. If there's no gratitude inside of you, you're not going to be able to appreciate information like this. You're not going to be able to appreciate a man like Dr. Sebi. You're not going to be able to appreciate when information hits your soul and it makes you think and it makes you want to change your life. You know, you're not going to appreciate so many things, brothers and sisters. So when you have gratitude, it breeds appreciation. It's just like respect and love. Some people say they prefer love over respect, but I would prefer respect over love, because respect breeds love. If you don't respect me, how could you love me? If you don't respect my diet, and whenever you see my child, offer my child fruits and vegetables, that would to me be respectful. But if you was to see my child and offer my child a lollipop, and you know that I don't eat sweets or doing any of those things, then you giving my child that food or that lollipop is going to show me that you don't have no respect for what I do. You know, when one of your friends comes over, you make sure that there's an alkaline or a vegan option, isn't it? Because you respect what it is that they do or the way that they live. So respect breeds love. So you need to respect yourself. That's number one. You must respect yourself. A lot of people, they have let their bodies go. They have neglected their bodies. They no longer care what happens to their bodies. These are the people that look in the mirror and they know that they don't like the look of their bodies. And they can't be bothered, or they don't have the courage, or they don't have the know-how, or they don't have the respect for themselves to even try to make a change. Do you understand? Because the food is more addictive than their bodies. That's what they've interpreted. So gratitude is number one. That's what we have to have. Now, in the morning, because we're gonna start it from as soon as you wake up. So I want to take you through this step by step. In the morning when you wake up, right? I would hope that you wake up, you give thanks for life, you take a walk, you listen to music, you meditate, you do whatever it is that you do in the beginning, plan whatever it is. A lot of people scroll through their phones. A lot of people will be scrolling through their phones. If that's what you do, do it. But the first thing that you want to put into your body is a glass of warm water with lime. And you would also want to drink a cup of sea moss. And you would also want to drink a cup of iron-rich tea. Having those three things when you wake up in the morning will be absolutely essential for your car to run. It's just like having no petrol inside of your car, no diesel inside of your car. You would need to go and fill it up, right? Obviously, we're not on empty because we would be dead. When you have no minerals in your body, you have no oxygen in your body. When you have nothing in your body, you have what? The loss of life. So you're gone. So some people are running on, you know, if we were to use the analogy of a battery, some people are on 8%, some people are on 12%, some people are on 52%, some people are on 98%. And it's about how long you can hold your charge for. You are born with a 100% battery. How long can you hold your battery life for? Some people have held their battery life for 120 years. Some people have held their battery life for 82 years. But some people have been forced. Some people have done it to themselves. They've destroyed themselves. They've run down their battery for no reason. It's like leaving the light on your phone, leaving the lights on your car. You've purposely done something to yourself. You know, when you eat pork, when you eat biscuits, when you eat potatoes, when you're eating things that are not natural, processed food, blood, starch, dairy, you are lowering your battery life. You're lowering your life expectancy. We don't want everyone to live forever. We're not promoting that. We want people to live. We want people to die. Life and death is necessary. So what we want people to do is to age like wine and not age like milk. Because many of us are aging like milk and not like wine. So living a painless life is more important than living a painful life, a life full of pain. I don't want you to live a life full of pain. I want you to live a life that is, you know, bearable, you know, a life that is, you know, not easy, because life is not easy, but it makes the stress less, you know? It makes the journey more comfortable, you know? So that's what you want to do in the morning. Fill up your tank. And then what do? We go to the bathroom and we shower. We're showering with harmful chemicals, heavy water, toxins in there. If you could look into the pipes where the water is running through into your house, you'll be scared. You would faint. You'll be paranoid. You would look for a filter immediately. There are two filters that I recommend. Aqua Sauna. Aqua Sauna. It's written on our what do you call it, on our poster. For people that have the poster, look at the bottom of the poster if you haven't looked at it, and it will show you. Let me see if it's still there. Yeah, the company's still there because I made a poster quite a while back. So it's Aqua Sauna. They're still running. Everything's still good. Their website is aquasauna.com. AQUASANA. AQUASANA. So yes. And there's another one that we would recommend called the Berkey water filter. BERKEY. The Aqua Sauna is the filter that you should use if you can afford it, to run all the taps inside of your house. If you don't want to run all the taps, you can purchase one just for the bathroom, or you can purchase one just for the kitchen. So this is what we need to do. Purchase filters, because if we don't purchase filters, then what's going to happen? We're just going to be drinking, because some people are drinking tap water, bathing, some people are bathing with tap water, and brushing our teeth with all of that. You get what I mean? So filters is recommended, highly recommended. Those are just two filters that I found out. Maybe you're gonna do more diligent research than me and find an even better filter. Who knows? This is just my suggestion. I can't know everything. So after you finish showering, what do you dry your body off with? Do you air dry? I don't air dry. I like to wipe myself with a towel. And what color is my towel? My towel is white. 100% white cotton. Try your best to avoid towels that are dyed, because if you're using a towel that is dyed, then you are using a towel that contains chemicals. You're using a towel that was put or dipped into a liquid that contains heavy metals, contains acid, it contains oxides. You don't want that in your life, you know? And remember, we are very sensitive human beings, very sensitive. Some of us are so sensitive that we can just smell something and we react. Some people might just have it be, someone might just touch you a little, and that little touch that they gave you, you broke out in something. You know, you could have ate something small and your whole throat could have swelled up. Some of us are very sensitive, okay? So when you rub yourself with these things, remember, if you are on that spiritual level, if you're on the scientific level, if you're on growth and awakening, you will realize by now that we are not solid. If you zoom into my skin 1,000,000 times, you will see that my cells are moving. Do you understand? Protons, neutrons, electrons, you know, I'm vibrating at a high resonance. Do you understand? The higher the amount of carbon in your skin, the higher your vibration. That is it. So we're vibrating on a high resonance, okay? So when you touch something, when you shake someone's hand, when you hug someone, when you're sleeping with someone, when you're kissing someone, you're becoming one with that entity, with that thing. You are exchanging energy. You are exchanging. You're making an exchange. You know, like the word sex, sex, sexual energy exchange. You exchange with things every day. So be careful who touches you and be careful with who you touch, you know, and what touches you. So the towel is very important. You might think it's not that important, but are we not trying to mitigate all aspects of the way these people are trying to kill us? Yeah, they're trying to kill us. Like a lot of people might say, "Oh, he's extreme. Why he's going too deep? It's just a towel, man. It's just a towel." Yeah, but a drop of bleach in your food every week might not harm you today, but a drop of bleach in your food every day for 80 years would have done some sort of damage. So why wouldn't you want to remove all kinds of damage that could possibly damage you? Do you feel what I'm saying to you? Just try and mitigate it. If you're lazy, just say you're lazy then. Don't start making up excuses and saying, oh, it's too deep and all of these things. List the things that you enjoy doing in life, that you do to take care of yourself. And what if we said that that was too deep? So you can't judge others. You just got to live the life the way you want to live it. Everyone has that right. So the towels need to be changed. Okay, the towel should be changed. After that, what do we do? Sometime before that, we brush our teeth. Now we have a product called Merclove on our website, eattolivenotodie.com, and that is something that you could purchase. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, Dr. Sebi's Cell Food's website is compromised." I personally don't think so. No, I would still purchase from them. Yes, I would purchase the Bromide Plus. I would purchase the hair oil also. I don't listen to people. I listen to myself. Also, I feel that a lot of the time, right, we think, you know, oh, just using this sometimes it'll be all right. And, you know, no, we need to stop, you know, playing Russian roulette with life. You know, we need to stop playing Russian roulette with life because we only have one, and we need to do our best with what we know, and we need to do our best with what we have. All right. So I would highly recommend that people purchase key limes. If you can't find key limes, okay, cool. Go get the normal limes. Squeeze that lime. Put your toothbrush inside of the lime juice and brush your teeth with it. Okay? Have a cup of water or 2 cups of water or a bottle of water to gargle your mouth, because if you purchase the Berkey water filter, I would suggest that you fill a bottle with water and use that water to gargle your mouth with. Okay, don't use the tap water unless you attach the filter to your tap. Some people again will say, oh, that's too long, but how far are you willing to go for yourself? Love for self is deep. I know that love for self can't be measured, but trust me, I know people that love themselves that much, and I know people that love themselves this much. I don't know how far it could go. I don't know. I've seen people do some real serious things for love for self. Some people travel miles to go and meet people that they just met the other day in a club to have, to do things with. I know people that will travel far and wide to go find a pair of trainers that they didn't have in another shop that they went to. Like, people will go out of their way to do things that does not directly affect their health, but they will question and rant about the things that people say that will benefit them about their health. So it's all about value, what you value. People don't value their health. People don't value what was given to them for free. Your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your nieces, your nephews, your aunties, your cousins, your eyes, your lips, your nose, your heart, your lungs, your legs, your feet, your hair, your breasts, your six pack. Even if you're big and fat, you still got life. Do you get what I'm saying to you? People don't value themselves. People put value on the things that can be easily replaced. Everything. Your trainers, your clothes, your cars, your home, your chairs, your laptop, your phone. But people will put high value in those things, their watches and their jewelry. And no, that's garbage. I need a head and a neck to put a necklace onto it. I need a wrist to put a watch on it. I need my feet to put trainers on it. I need my body to do everything, to do everything that I love to do. I need me. So why wouldn't you want to look after you? It doesn't make sense. So anyway, so now the towel, we got that. The lime, okay, get your lime juice, put your toothbrush in it, brush your teeth once, twice, gargle your mouth, spit it out. You're good to go. You can also use cloves if you want. Cool. Some people are saying activated charcoal. All right, go ahead. Some people say coconut oil. I'm not too sure about that one. All right. So that's it. That's that. So now we've done all of that. Some of us cream our bodies. Some will say, oh, the body produces a natural oil. Why do we need to cream ourselves? It clogs the pores. I beg to differ. Yes, the body does produce natural oils. However, some of us don't have those glands that release those natural oils because number one, we're either not drinking enough water, or number two, we're not getting enough of the mineral that addresses those glands. So we must moisturize ourselves, otherwise we will go scaly and dry and start to peel. We don't want that. We don't want the skin to have stretch marks. Stretch marks comes along when you stretch your skin and your skin is not hydrated or oiled. It's just like your lips. You smile. If you have dry lips and smile, you crack you'll slit your lip. You crack your lip. But what happens when you hydrate it oil it? Then you can smile freely. It's just like the skin. The skin will break when it's dry. It's all like with the lips crack or break when it's dry. All right. So we need to use olive oil, coconut oil, hemp oil, or batana oil. We also have an oil called Hair for Life oil, and that oil can be used on your hair and your skin. It's got two active ingredients: olive oil and batana oil. Those are the two ingredients that we have. Okay. Now, I said two active ingredients as a figure of speech. When you're when you're talking to a biochemist and you ask the biochemist, can you please test my burdock root and tell me what is the most active ingredient in there, or the 2 most active ingredients in there, or the 3 most. So he will tell you what are the most active ingredients in there. So iron would be the most active ingredient in burdock. Just like in sea moss, it will be calcium, which would be the most active ingredient in sea moss. You know, calcium. The most active ingredient, again, just means what mineral is highest inside of this product. That's all what it means. Just felt like I had to put that in there for you. So we cream ourselves. We're looking fresh and nice. Yeah. Now we're gonna go to the dinner table and eat some food in the morning. Break fast. You only eat in the morning, right? When you're breaking your fast. All right. However, we have to understand that it's been over how many years, hundreds of years, since we've been taken away and removed from our natural habitat, you know? So we need to eat to keep us alive, because we're not even where we're supposed to be, you know, biologically or environmentally, ecologically. When we wake up in the morning, we need fruits. That's what we need. We need a fruit bowl. That's the best thing that you can offer yourself. Any one of the alkaline fruits, choose it. I would recommend personally grapes, watermelon, you know, cantaloupe lemon, you know, things that have a lot of water in it, liquid in it. Okay, sour sop. You know, drink your coconut water as well. Berries. So these are the things that I would suggest. And then if you're like me and you eat once a day, you would eat your last meal between 12 and 7 o'clock. Between 12 and 7, you would eat your last meal. It depends on when you want to eat your last meal of the day, if that's the level that you're on. Some people are not on that level. So 2 meals a day. So between 12 and 3, 1 meal. After 4, 5, 6, 7, in between that time, you would have your last meal. Try not to eat after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, brothers and sisters. Please try your very best. Your digestive system is not working as well as if you was not eating food after 6 o'clock, okay, or after 7. So yes, you would eat your fruits. You would eat your meal in between 12 and 7. If you're eating once a day, eat once a day. If you're eating twice a day, make sure you have that first meal between 12 and 3, and 4, and the rest between 4 and 7. 12 and 3, and then 5 and 7. Where are we going now? So you've hit the road, okay? You've left your house. You better be into packed lunch. You better be in, your prep game has to go up now. It's all about prepping. What are the 2 most quickest meals that you can make on this earth? A salad bowl, quickest salad bowl. And then the second is fonio. Go onto our website, eattolivenottoDie.com, or go to YouTube and type in fonio burgers. ETLNTD is our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already subscribed, brothers and sisters. We're going to be releasing lots and lots and lots and lots of videos that are very helpful in regards to the alkaline perspective of health and nutrition. Okay. Now, before we get back to that point, if we get back to that point, but I feel like this is more important. Bamboo carbon toothbrushes. I forgot to mention that. Did you know that the majority of toothbrushes are made from boar bristles? I repeat, boar bristles, pig's hair. That's what the majority of toothbrushes are made from. please go and invest into bamboo carbon brushes. Type that into Google, purchase yourself one. And also there's another natural toothbrush called a Mishwak. If you want to go all the way natural, go get yourself one of those. All right. Now, for people who want to keep their alkaline teas warm, I would suggest that you invest in something called a Stanley flask. Stanley. A Stanley flask. This flask keeps products warm and cold. No, keeps products warm up to 36 hours and keeps products cold up to 20 hours, I believe. So a Stanley flask is very good. And they also sell products that keeps food warm for up to 20 hours. So we need to invest in these things that will keep our food warm, because remember, we're not supposed to warm our food in a microwave. Sorry, in the microwave. We're not supposed to warm our food in the microwave. Okay, we are radiating our food. The same way you're going to get chemotherapy, that's radiation. So you're giving your food chemotherapy. Don't do it. So the flask is very good. When you're bathing, forgot about bathing. Imagine you want to make a bath now. How would you do that? Some people will put some bubbles in there, you know, light a candle, you got your music. Some people that smoke weed, they got their weed right there. People that drink, they got their wine there, you know, and you're just cooling off. You're enjoying it. But you've compromised yourself now, because them bubbles, what is that? What is that? When you're pouring in your Radox or your Lynx or whatever kind of bar soap that you're using, all of that is going into your skin, because your skin absorbs water, doesn't it? Weigh yourself before you go into a bath, and then weigh yourself when you come out. That extra weight is water. That's the added amount of water to your body, all from inside of that bath. So, especially for women as well, like you have your yoni, you know, it's exposed. The water's gushing in there. You know, no, we can't be doing that no more. Here's what we should be doing, or here's what I advise for us to do. Boil some alkaline herbs. Prepare some alkaline herbs. And then after you've prepared those alkaline herbs, you strained it and everything, pour those alkaline herbs into your water. Yeah, why not? If iron herbs helps you when you drink it, why wouldn't it help you if you sat down inside of it? It's gonna go through you. Remember, your skin absorbs. Whatever you put in you, you should be able to put on you. Have you ever heard of that before? A lot of people say, oh, I use this for my hair, and then I use this one for my skin, and then I use this one for my face, and then I use... Nah, stop it. Stop. That's deception. Okay, you're deceiving yourself. Or someone has deceived you. Someone has snowed you. Someone has put the wool over your eyes. Anything that you put on your head, you should be able to put on your face and on your body. Because if I said to you, remove or shave all of the hair from your body, everything, what would you be? You'd just be a living organism. When you really look at it from that perspective, you took off your eyebrows, you took off your hair, you took off all the hair that you possess on your skin, you removed it all. You're just gonna be skin. If I touch your head and I touch your chest, it's the same thing, skin. You know? So anything you put on your head is going to end up going into your brain. It's going to end up going into your bloodstream. It's going to end up going into your circulatory system. Facts. And your head has the biggest pores in your body, and then your armpits, and then your private areas, and then your hands and your below your feet, the soles of your feet, and then your skin. Do you feel what I'm saying to you? So when you go into that bath, at least put some stuff in there that's alkaline, isn't it? Why are you gonna put in chemicals and make bubbles? They got us gassed on bubbles. What's that all about? We really got that excited with foam bubbles that we've overlooked, but it's okay. We know what to do now. So now we're gonna forget about the whole bubbles thing. As long as your water's warm, you're good to go. And then you add your alkaline herbs, you're good to go. Anything that Dr. Sebi has stated that is alkaline, put it in your bath. I would suggest personally the ones that are high in iron, because he says that iron is the #1 mineral on the planet Earth, and iron is the only magnetic mineral on the planet Earth. And being that iron is magnetic, it has a tendency of pulling other minerals to it. So when you take iron, you're taking all other minerals at a proportionate balance. Beautiful. So all we need to do is have a lot of iron and we'll be all right. You know, we're going to be better off than before. So all of it, the blue vervain, the yellow dot, the burdock, the sarsaparilla, the cancansa, the hoodia, everything. Whatever you can find, even the ones that are not high in iron, put it in there. The lavender, the red clover, put it all in. You know, boil up some. I don't know, maybe boil up 30 grams, 50 grams of herbs in 2 liters of water, 3 liters of water, and just strain it. Remove the herbs from the water, the cheesecloth, and then pour those herbs into your warm bath. And make sure the alkaline herbs are warm as well, so the herbs doesn't end up cooling down your bath. So boom, we talked about that. Combs. When you're combing your hair, when you're brushing your hair, sorry, most of the brushes out here have also got boar bristles, are also created using boar bristles. Let's try and comb our hairs with wooden combs. There are many wooden combs out there. You should try that. All right, try it. You'll never know what you'll feel or witness. Wear loose clothing, brothers and sisters. Wear loose clothing. The reason why I say that is because we don't just breathe through our nostrils and our mouth. We breathe through our skin. Our skin breathes. Each pore, remember, we got over 3 million holes on our skin, right? And each hole, if you look closely at your hand, each hole represents one of these. It's called the nostril. And our skin breathes. Our skin breathes. We're breathing. So when we are wearing clothes that are tight, we're wearing tight clothes, we're suffocating ourselves. And you know what happens when we wear tight clothes all our life? Our skin starts to darken. You know, there's ladies out there that know that in between their legs are very dark. And there's men out there that have seen women that have that as well. Women are witness and the men are the witness. Men go through the same stuff as well. That's because you're wearing things that are tight. Why are you suffocating those areas of your body? Remember, when people who have gone to the cold areas in the world and they die, or they're dying, or maybe their hands are freezing, doesn't their hand go black? Because there's no oxygen in their fingers anymore, or in their hand anymore. When someone has been killed and the body's been there for a while, doesn't the body start to go black? Yes, because there's no oxygen in that body anymore. So whatever area in your body that's not getting oxygen or not getting enough oxygen, it's going to start to go dark. Okay? Now, if you was out in the sun and you're exposing your skin to the sun, you're going to get darker. You know? A lot of people in my friend told me about when he went to Italy. He goes to Italy in one season, everyone's, light, very light. And then he goes to Italy in another season, and everyone's near enough black people. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So the skin absorbs the sun rays. What is the sun made from? Carbon. What does the sun then give you? Carbon. So when the sun sends the carbon to you, you start to darken. Okay? Remember, the sun is black as well. Remember that. The sun is black. So we have to understand that when we're out in the sun makes us dark. But when we're not receiving enough oxygen, that will also make us dark as well. That will also darken certain areas of our body that is not receiving the highest amount of oxygen. A lot of people, they're light above around their neck and above. And there's a lot of people that are light around their hands and their feet. But you have to understand that the rest of the body underneath the clothes are kind of dark as well. Do you get what I'm saying to you? It seems to be darker below the neck, So those are the areas of the body that's not getting no oxygen. So you're going to end up being darker. You're going to end up being more wrinkly. And that's what happens as well. When you're not getting enough oxygen, you're going to be getting a lot of wrinkles. You're going to end up wrinkling quicker than others just because you're not getting enough oxygen. That's why it's good to drink a lot of water. When you're wrinkling at a rapid rate, it means that you're not drinking enough water, period. All right, so if you want strength and vitality and energy on your day-to-day works, whatever you do, roll with berries. Move around your city with berries in your bag. Raspberries, blackberries, blueberries. Those are some good ones. We need to eat those to fill us with strength and energy, rapid, immediate, and also try to move around with your IMT in the Stanley flask that I mentioned before. Kidney problems are caused by not just food, anger and depression. If you're depressed and you're angry, you'll be affecting your kidney. Did you know that? Because a lot of people don't understand, right? That anger is like a poison. When you're angry with someone, it's like you're drinking the poison, expecting the other person to die. So when you're angry, you're only being angry at yourself. You're only hurting yourself if you're angry at someone. If you're being nasty to someone, you're only being nasty to yourself. If you're being aggressive and violent to someone, you're only being toxic, nasty, aggressive to yourself. If you lie to someone, you've only lied to yourself. Do you understand? You told someone I have £10,000, but you don't really have £10,000. Who have you lied to? Yourself. Even though you may have successfully lied to that person, but ultimately you lied only to yourself because you're the one that don't possess the things that you've lied about. So if you want to raise the vibration of your kidneys, meaning heal your kidneys, because everything's vibration. Everything in the world is vibration. Everything's vibrating. Metal has a vibration. Wood has a vibration. My voice has a vibration. Everything's vibration. So if you want to raise the kidneys vibration, you must be kind. You must be gentle, you know, to balance that out. You must relax. Don't take things too seriously. Anger, you know, emotions. Look, emotions. E stands for energy, and then motion. Emotion, energy in motion. When you're angry, you can take that energy and put it into motion and hurt someone with your words, hurt someone with your mind, hurt someone with your hands, hurt someone with a knife, hurt someone with a gun, hurt someone. You put that anger into motion. You know, if you say that you love someone, you're going to take that love and put it into motion. You're going to teach them. You're going to show them, give them good advice. You know, you're going to be attentive to them. You know, you're going to be kind to them. You know, you're gonna reason with them. You're gonna try and, you know, soothe them when they're upset and calm them. So emotions are nothing but energy in motion. Now, we must control these emotions. Not that we should not have these emotions, because all we need to do is just understand that emotions are merely visitors. But some people allow those visitors to stay as if they had packed their bags and come to your house to sleep over. No, don't do that. Don't allow your emotions to stay. It can visit, but it's up to you how long they visit for. Some people allow them to visit for 1 day, some people for 5 seconds, some people for 25 years. Some people will be angry, envious, jealous for many years, bitter for many years. And there's some people that you know and I know that are very calm people. They don't even get angry because they've received the emotion of anger, but it has left them in a heartbeat. They don't take it. They don't take it on. You know, don't allow, check it at the gate. Check your emotions at the gate. Don't let it even get to the front door. Check it at the gate, okay? So now, what else? When you're feeling down, yes, when you're feeling sad, when you're feeling upset, when you're feeling a little bit depressed, anxiety, you know, you go to sleep at night and you cry because you don't like the way life is at this moment in time. You know, you're just going through a rough patch. You know what you need to do? Go back to the beginning of the video. Gratitude. Gratitude. There's people out here arguing with each other. What if the person you were arguing with fainted on the floor and was taken to hospital? Would you go to the hospital and stand beside them and continue arguing with them in the hospital? No, you wouldn't. Be real. But because you have life, because you have mouth, because you have a tongue, because you have eyes, because you have a speech box, because you have blood, because you have all these things, you're able to argue, isn't it? So let's now call all the people in the world that have lost their ability to speak and ask them the last time they argued. Be grateful for your mouth. Humble yourself. Be grateful for your life. There's nothing to cry about. The only time you should be upset is when you're in your grave. The only time you should be upset is when you don't have your health. And many of us don't have our health. And I know that's the reason why many of us are upset, because we hide the things that is wrong with us. Some because of shame, some because of whatever reason. But we hide it. Oh, I don't want to worry them. Oh, I don't want them to know that I'm going through this, or I got this. You know? You have to talk to people. You have to believe in yourself. You have to listen. Like Dr. Sabi said, you have to listen. Discipline. You must. You have to be grateful for the things that you possess in life, which is life. That's the most important thing that you possess. You know, when you're feeling these emotions, you have to try and do things that brings you joy. Sing, dance, take a walk, draw, play an instrument. You know, think about childhood memories, like good childhood memories. I know all of us don't have the best childhood memories, but think back to the times when you must have just one. Draw on that one memory to bring happiness into your mind. You know, let it soothe in you, and then get back to work, get back to what you was doing. You get what I'm saying to you? A lot of people are worried about money. Money comes and goes. You're not gonna come and go. Money comes and goes. I understand that money is what we need to pay our rent. I understand that money is what we need to buy food. I understand that money is what we need to buy clothes. But without the body, how are you gonna put a roof over a dead body? How are you gonna put clothes on a sick body? You know, a lot of us don't really understand spiritual currency. Spiritual currency is the most important currency ever. Every time you make someone smile, let's use this analogy. If spiritual currency, right, was a good deed, how much money would you have? And your spiritual bank account, you can't see your balance. In your spiritual bank account, you can never see your balance. You only be able to see your balance when you pass away. And your balance has to be a certain figure before you can ascend into the next realm. How do you know what that figure is? You don't know. That's the whole point. So the best advice, if we knew that information would be always be good. Always do good things, or try your best to do good things. Yes, we're gonna do some bad things. You know, we're not holier than thou. You know, we're not saints. We've got good and bad in us, good and evil in us. You might shout today, you might be soft-spoken tomorrow, you know, but it's the intention behind your actions which is the most important thing. Your spiritual bank account grows when you smile, when you help others, when you advise others justly, you know, when you show love, when you show compassion, when you promote peace, you know, when you spread good energy, when you do good things, when you serve others, when you live in service to help others. Because the only way you're going to actually bring value to yourself is when you put the value into others. That's the reason why we started Eat to Live, Not to Die. Eat to Live, Not to Die was created out of a necessity, out of love. First, love for self. I had to love myself before I could love others. You have to love yourself before you can love anyone. You have to respect yourself before you can respect anyone. We're all gonna go through good and we're gonna go through bad. You can't escape it. You're not going to escape haters. You're not going to escape wrongdoers. You're not gonna escape robbers. You're not gonna escape murderers. You're not gonna escape nothing. Life is like that. We need the good, we need the bad, we need the rain, we need the sun, we need the ups and the downs. It's necessary, all of it. So if we know that, all we need to do now is react in the right way. It's not how you look at it, it's how you want to look at it. Control the way you look at things. What's bad to you may not have been bad to me. Someone could have come in the night wanting to kidnap your baby, and then someone comes behind that person and shoots them in the back of their head. You might have heard that story and say, "Raw, that guy, he done too much. He shouldn't have shot that person that was trying to take her baby." And some people say, "Yeah, he should. Yeah, definitely, he should have shot that person." What are you talking about? There's no good or bad. Whatever happens, happens. You know, if you were charged to go through that, then you're charged to go through that. That's it. So there's no other way I can tell you. Everyone's going through different things in life. Everyone's in different homes in life. Everybody's living in different areas of the world where there's all kinds of craziness happening. Some people are living in toxic home environments. Some people are living in an abusive relationship. Some people are living on the streets. Some people are listening to me on the phone that they borrowed from their brethren. Some people, everyone's going through different stuff in life, but you will never be given anything that you're not going to fight through. You're never going to be given anything by the universe that is too much for you to handle. You can do it. You can handle it. I promise you. From when you can hear my voice and see me, it's already halfway done. It's already halfway done. I know you can do it. So we can overcome all emotions and start controlling them and seeing life as it is, you know, moving with the water, you know, become water. Adjust yourself in any situation, because that's the only way we're going to be able to flow, you know. Prep. Your prep game has to go up, brothers and sisters. If you want to do this properly, your prep game has to go up and up and up. Try to take out one day, whether it's a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, whenever, 2 hours, dedicate 2 hours or hour. I don't know what you're going to create for yourself, but we've got a recipe called bell pepper stew. You can make a big batch of that, put it in little portions. This is like a little sauce now that you can put on your food. Delicious. You can make a big portion and put it in little containers and freeze them. You can have 20 containers, freeze all of them. These are now, you can run under warm water when they're frozen. Run them over warm water. It comes out the container. You put that into a pot, put it on the lowest fire, come back in 15 minutes, that has melted back down into a stew. You have your salad that you've prepped. Salad can keep in the fridge 2 days, 3 days maximum after you've prepped it. You know, you got your chickpeas, can leave that in the fridge 4 days, 5 days even. You know, you can make your alkaline burgers, make the raw batter, put the batter in the freezer. When you need the burgers, you take them out the freezer and put it in your pan. Same way like you do when you're eating meat and you go buy your beef or dog or cat or rat burgers, and they've got it nicely packaged for you, expiry dates far away, you've got 24 in there, you're going to take it home and put it in your freezer, you're going to put it on the griddle or the BBQ. No, that's not what you want to do. You want to do it for yourself. You want to make your burgers yourself, put them in the freezer yourself, and then from the freezer, you put them on your pan to fry, and it's ready to eat. That's it. Prep game has to go up, if you're going to win. Victory loves preparation. The 2 fastest cooking meals on this planet, okay? The 2 fastest cooking mains. Now, when I eat food, there's a part of the meal that has the most, isn't it? The main part, just like when people are eating starch-based foods, there's a dish called rice and stew and chicken. You got your rice, you got your little stew, you got your chicken. In the alkaline world, that would be your little rice, your little quinoa, your little fonio, because that's the fastest cooking grain on earth. Fonio can be purchased from our website, eattolivenotodie.com. So you got your quinoa as a rice replacement. You got your bell pepper stew made from bell peppers and onions and seasoned. and you've got your burgers, or you've got your mushroom chicken wings, because a lot of people are making chicken mushrooms or something like that. I don't call it that, but that's what people are calling it. All it is battered mushroom fried. So there's replacements. And remember, mushrooms have no taste because Mother Nature intended for you to give it the taste that you want. You wouldn't eat goat raw. You wouldn't eat fish raw. You wouldn't eat your lamb, your oxtail, your snails, your dolphin, your crocodile, your spiders, your snakes, your turkey, your tilapia, you wouldn't eat flesh raw. You enjoy it when you season it, ironically, with Mother Nature's beautiful, beautiful seasonings. You know, thyme, oregano, basil, dill, you know, lovely aromas, makes food taste nice. Your cloves, your star anise, your habaneros. You go to Mother Nature to season your flesh, to season your dead animals. It's quite ironic, you know, quite funny still. So please, the fonio, fastest cooking grain on earth. You can cook fonio in 5 minutes, I promise you. That's ready. All right, you got your bell pepper stew. You've prepped that. That's ready. That's in 20 containers in the freezer. All right, and then you got your burgers. And if you don't want to do the burgers, you can do the mushrooms. And if you don't want to do the mushrooms in the with the batter, you can just season your mushrooms, chop them up, flash fry them, ready to go, very fast. So those are the two main things. Oh yeah, sorry. Spelt spaghetti or Camus spaghetti or pasta. So fonio and pasta or spaghetti, or the alkaline version of the pasta or spaghetti. Most of the grains come in pasta and spaghetti form. Okay, so those are the two products for me which can be cooked in a matter of minutes. Fonio and spaghetti. Those are the two mains. All right. Quinoa takes a bit longer to cook, but I would have also added it as well, but that ain't fast enough for me. So your prep game has to go up, brothers and sisters, if you want to survive this. And it's something that you're going to have to do for yourself until you have a partner that can help you to do it together. Because doing things together is better, 100%. That's it from me, brothers and sisters. I've tried to jam pack as many tips as possible. You know, if you feel like I missed anything out, if you feel like, you know, you want to know other things that I didn't mention, just send us an email, DM us on our Instagram, Eat to Live Not to Die, and we're going to try and get these questions answered because we're here to serve you. We're here for you. There's no us without you. All right? Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening. Love.